Hi, my name is Bill Howley, and I was the man sleeping in that bed that you just saw on that little intro to my slide deck. Today, we will be talking about straight to the roots, business in 21st century Africa. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a Clarkson alumni. I just graduated in the spring with an E&M major concentrating in global supply chain management. So here I am today out in the working world. It's a lot of fun. I'm actually working for a company called Maxim Integrated. I was just training in Sunnyvale, California for 3 months. We sell analog circuits, all the front end stuff, so everything that interfaces with the real world, that's the analog. So we're in every generation of the iPhone, the MacBook, laptops, all sorts of telecommunications, medical instrumentation type equipment. It's very fun and exciting. Here's the logo. If you haven't seen it before, unfortunately for us, Clarkson fellow students, it is not the magazine, but I'm sure that there's some positions that some crafty business majors can attain someday. Alright, so we're talking business in 21st century Africa. I was actually there in Africa 2 months ago. 2 summers ago. I was in Accra, Ghana, staying there for 2 months and 20 days. I was living with a host family. So there, I was working a construction consultancy internship, and I was commuting to work each day in the capital city of 3 million people, Accra that is. So it was quite busy. It was quite an experience. I was all there by myself. There was no other travelers with me, so I really got to experience the African culture and the way of business on a first-hand primary basis, as if I was a born Ghanaian of the country. So it was really quite interesting. It was an amazing experience. And that's why I'm here standing to you all today in front of you. I'm actually in my room right now where I've grown up my whole life for 23 years just about in Marshfield, Massachusetts, but I'm really happy to be in Snell today. So I'm ready to rock it with everybody, and I'm going to show you what you need to know about Africa. If you're traveling, if you want to start a company there, any sort of insight, I'm really hoping to dash you guys with some good knowledge so you'll be more comfortable and more understanding of what's going on there in Africa and see how there really are some really amazing opportunities to be had. Okay. So we're talking geography. Let's look at an overall basis here of Africa. It's huge. It's the second largest continent on the earth, 11.7 million square miles. So it ranges very, very big, as you all probably do know. It's got extreme climates. Sometimes the climates are multiple degrees below zero, very far below zero, like on Mount Kilimanjaro, 20,000 feet up in elevation, the tallest mountain in Africa. It's got snow-capped peaks, but then at the base of it, you'll see giraffes walking around. So some things you'll never see anywhere else in the world, you'll see right there at Mount Kilimanjaro. You can also venture down to South Africa where there's actually penguins, black-footed penguins actually. There used to be a ton. There used to be 1.5 million black-footed penguins in Africa. And then, at the beginning of the 1900s, and then towards this new 21st century, only 10% of that population actually remains because of overfishing. Overfishing, it's a sustainability issue you might be seeing in a lot of your Clarkson business classes right now. It's a big problem because the penguins have to go further out to fish, as are the humans pretty much. So it's quite a delicate issue right now, and the black-footed penguin actually just as of 3 months ago, I believe, just got put on the endangered species list. So something to be aware of is that sustainability is an issue in Africa. We will get that. We will move on to that later on in the presentation. So most of the northern part of Africa is semi-arid, dry desert, and the southern part it's mixed between savanna and rainforest, essentially. Just like the rainforest you'll think about in Brazil, the Amazon rainforest. It's very quite the same. Same within Ghana. It was just a rainforest. I was walking in a canopy 30 meters above the ground, and I felt like I was in a real rainforest. It wasn't just some African plains with lions and everything like that. It's very vast, very diverse tropical climate. So if you want to see some interesting landscapes or anything like that, Africa's pretty much got you covered, as long as you got some sweet Jeep to safari around. So we're moving on. We are moving on here. There we go. So maybe you just saw this video. Maybe you didn't. Hopefully me and Mike got it to work, but that's just what Africa looks like from a first-hand basis as I was climbing in the rainforest. Alright? So I'm just checking out my next slide here, and here it is. Well, here we go. Are you guys all ready? I hope you are. I know I am. It's the straight to the roots ultimate challenge here. The Straight to Loot's Ultimate Challenge tests your knowledge on Africa. All sorts of questions, ranging from animals to people to business. So, I want to see what everybody's got. I want to see if you think you know Africa, let's see what you got. There's 7 questions total, I believe, and the world record answer is 4. Number of correct answers, that is. So let's see if anyone can beat 4. I'm really interested. On each of these questions, I'll give you about 15 to 20 seconds to kind of mull it over. Think about what choice you like, write it down on your little note sheet you got going on, and then we'll see if you got it right, and keep a little tally. See if anyone beats 4. I'm really interested. So, the first question is, what is Africa's most dangerous animal? Alright, I guess that's 15 seconds. We're moving on to the next slide. And it's the hippo! Be careful of the hippo. They're very territorial. You'll see them in lakes, rivers, especially when people are collecting food near waterways. It can be very dangerous because hippos can attack. They're very savage, they're very aggressive. So beware of the hippo. They cause the most human deaths. So yes, be very, very careful. And we're moving on. We got another question for everybody. So let's see what everyone has on this one. What is more dangerous to humans, that is? All this is to humans. So what is more dangerous, the lion or the crocodile? Alright, answers are in, and the answer is the crocodile. Yes, that is right, folks. It's the crocodile and not the lion. Crocodiles are very, very dangerous. They can attack you by the water side when people are usually drinking water or bathing. Only the crocodiles that are 10 feet or longer, 10 feet or longer, will actually attack, though, usually. It's very rare that the smaller crocodiles attack humans. So something to just be aware of, but I still probably wouldn't be swimming with 9-foot crocodiles when I'm swimming in the Nile. You know, just thinking about it, but maybe you could get away with it. Who knows? So, I love animals, and I want to talk more about animals, because when you're traveling around Africa, maybe like working on some sweet